Well, hello, friends. Hello. Oh my gosh, we started with the sub. MP just dropped the freaking sub right off rip. That's crazy. What's going on, MP?
I feel like MP subs every stream.
Every stream that he's
MVP
in,
right there.
Yeah, every stream that he's in, it's crazy.
I feel like he manages to do it when he's not here.
I would,
at least every other.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he did or didn't love that kid to death. But anyways, how are you guys? We got a little summary for Joel and Lexi. They went to a Comic-Con with her dad. I need to get pictures at some point in time and like post them here so we can show them how fucking sick your dad is.
I can do that.
That's only one point.
Yeah, like your dad is one of the coolest guys in the entire world, truly. But
Sure, I appreciate that.
Jesse, how we doing, man? Last time you were we're still
Sorry,
sick.
I
We're
was
still
sneezing.
sick.
No, I'm
You
not
know.
still sick.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just keep
Bad
it over
timing,
there.
bad timing.
Keep it over there, bud.
Yeah. Nah, just bad timing.
How you doing, man? You were sick last time. How we doing now? How are you and the wife?
Much better, both of us. We were both very sick for a minute, but very good now.
Yeah.
Just busy. Yeah.
Busy doing that job that doesn't require you to be there.
Me, yes. Her, she. I always say that during this part of the year, I don't really have a wife. I just sometimes see her because she's a band director, so
Aw.
she's just always doing band stuff.
What grade?
6th through 12th.
Oh, that's awesome. So early.
Yeah, she's a
early
high school.
music.
She's a high school band director, but she also does all the intermediate stuff and middle school stuff.
What instrument does she actually play?
She's a percussionist.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
She hits
Jemai.
things for a living.
She does who?
She hits things for a living.
Is that safe to say
You
on
okay? We
stream?
need to call
Like,
someone.
is that okay to say right now?
Just practicing for home.
Oh my. Okay.
They're called students.
Yeah. Guys, okay. Maybe we're not doing D&D anymore. Maybe we need to have an intervention real quick.
Yeah.
Jemai, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty swell.
Yeah?
If I say so myself. Yeah.
Is your apartment
Oh
what?
god.
Oh, whoa.
Holy Christ, what happened?
Jesus.
25 bomb.
Hey, I got one.
What does that mean?
Show-
What happened?
we all got one.
Oh shit, me too. It means that MP just paid for 25 people to be subbed to the channel,
During
so
September.
those 25 people don't have to watch ads for this next month.
Did y'all all actually catch one?
I did.
I got one.
Choke did. I
Quacker
don't know
got
if Lexi
one.
Wait,
Did
I think
Lex-
everyone except Lexi got one.
No shot. That's crazy. That's funny.
I didn't get one.
That's
That's what I'm
wild.
saying. I think everyone except you got one.
That's
Oh.
really wild. Okay, so let's go through this real
Are
quick,
you-
I guess.
Are you in chat?
Yeah.
Don't
I
go
think so.
through it. They don't know what they're doing.
All right, so Spartan
didn't do
Dragon, Garen, Average, Uni, It's Fooge, Hipster, Hoppy, MP just cheered 5,000. MP! Stop!
Oh,
Stop that.
I understand that you have army money
Literally
and you don't know
throwing
where to
money
spend it, but like, stop this right now.
How much actual money is
It's-
that?
He has a
That's
lot. Okay,
15.
okay. So he's serving in the military, and the last time we actually talked about this, he's on base so much that he just can't do anything.
Oh,
Like, he literally-
MP. God,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he can't do anything at all. Like, he just spends his money wherever, and he's generous enough to throw it this way. You
I need
literally
to
are
join the military.
you literally are the best, man. Okay, so it was Hipster, Hoppy, Hyper Fox, Skika got one, Rywoka, Haybone, Quacker got one, Catboy Mike. That's an interesting name. It's Mr. E, Jesse, Big Cat, Melodic Misery, Bruster Franksky, whatever, Lena, Millicat, Kraska, Unmaxable, Joel, Shokio, Feeling Shiesty, and Oreo Man. Good lord. Lexi, type in chat.
Type something in chat. He's about to spend more money.
He's about to give you a sub.
I don't
Yeah.
need a sub.
Well, he's being polite, so just let him do it.
It'll
I
give
don't-
Russell. It'll give
Don't
Russell more
spend your
money. Just
on
do it.
me.
It'll give Russell more money. Just do it.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Well, I gotta log. I have to. I can't remember my.
There's a misprint on my fucking brand new dice.
That's wild. Anyways,
What
back
the
on
fuck?
back on topic, everybody. Back on topic. While MP is just being MP.
Could be
So
worse. You could be using cum dice.
you could be using cum dice.
What the fuck?
All right. So
Bullshit.
where were we at last? Who remembers? Genuinely.
Blocky.
Oh yes, we were in
You
Valaki.
were in a graveyard or something, right?
So we went to St. Andrew's Church, we found Father Lucian. I talked with him for a bit, made Ignis look like a drunken letter that I was bringing in to be
You made Ignis
to
look like
repent. Yeah, bringing him in to repent, and then I snuck my way back. He told me that there were some holy bones that were missing.
Mm-hmm.
The bones of Saint Andrew, and the boy named Yeska probably knew where they were. And then we headed over to the stockyards at night.
Yes.
Where there was a wagon with some snarling and some rocking and some blood. There was an inscription on it that said, "I bring you from shadow into light." And then there was a beast inside that I don't think we ever got to actually see, but Prysm got to talk to it. And it kept saying that Vistani tastes delicious and that a handler went to the bar.
There you go.
I take notes, guys.
If you ever want to know the difference between Jesse's notes and mine, my most recent note is, it would be, all caps, very bad to disturb these graves, but maybe do it anyway if you need chaos.
MP just dropped 1,500 more bits. What is
Jesus
going on?
Christ, dude!
Stop it.
I love you, man. I do. Like, seriously, thank you so much.
At least donate so Bezos doesn't get half of it.
Oh no, I return the favor. every time he does this, when I get my Twitch payout, I return the favor. So,
Hell yeah.
this is it doesn't happen often, but when it does. What's up, Drew? But so the party, I'm paying.
As he
does it, right? Oh my gosh, dude! Thank you again. So, average, I swear to God, dude, if you actually time him out, I'm gonna be mad. But truth be told, the only person out of your party that can even communicate with this thing is Lexi, like you guys are fully aware of. Lexi got a little bit of info, like you said, about what's he's hungry for, why he's mad, all these other things. You can assume that it's a male animal of whatever kind. This dude.
Wait, did Average just miss?
No, he did it purposely.
Because MP's comment sandwiched that.
No, I know. It's really funny. So, Lexi, would you like to continue diving into the mind of the unknown animal inside this cage, essentially?
How much have you shared with us, Prysm? Do we know what's going on?
I cannot remember. Even
That's fine. Just tell us tell me if you've told us anything.
I don't think she got to sharing yet.
And just
I think
say
we
yes or
ended in the
no.
middle. I think we ended in the middle of the conversation, right?
You ended at a point where he let you know what he was hungry for.
Yeah, he wants
Human
he wants
flesh.
Human flesh.
the meat. He wants Vistani.
What the?
God, he did it again. Oh my God, he did it again.
We're never gonna play
I don't
D&D
understand.
tonight.
I don't know.
What's happening with this?
I don't know what's happening. I don't.
And
I
he
don't.
literally is pulling out his wallet and bitch smacking every commenter with it.
Okay.
So I
On
stream
Twitter,
over
that is-
at
I highly.
twitch.tv.
I-
Twitch.tv/xmoral support. Twitch.tv/xmoral
Don't worry about that more sport guy. He doesn't.
Hey, Twitch.tv
But
slash
Shokio does.
Bitch, I could stream. You're not streaming anymore. Concord went away.
So
I used to stream.
So Heps, Ari, Evan, Aaron, Iced Mochiato, Queso, the Supersonic Plat, Thicky Nicky, Gydra, Squirrel,
He gifted one of my alt.
Jakey Lively, Galaxy Wolf, Fimbot, Cosplay K, Tater Tot, Anime, LOL TV, the Jesse Puff, Pinpoint Ramrod, Bosun got one, that's cool, Igor the Wise, Coffee, Chris, Mr. Quakey, Igor Mans, Bucus, and my actual IRL DM, Dualium got one. That's really funny.
I've started sorting all my dice because I know we're not going to get to play today.
At this point, like, I don't know if we are going to play. And he does 5,000 more bits!
All right, moving on to the D12s.
I feel like we gotta give him a show now.
I just don't I don't know what to feel about this, man. Thank you again. Thank you so much, dude. You are unbelievably kind and generous. You really are.
It's
So
also moral support on YouTube.
Shokio, let me know next time this happens, huh? Like, let me know when you got some people in there who are dropping stuff so I can be a part of it, so I can catch one free to your channel.
Yeah, people give Shoke money. That's right.
Yeah.
Not really.
I know.
So, anyways, we are trying to figure out why there is a angry animal inside of a cage, beating it up, telling everybody, or telling the only person in your party that can talk to it that it wants to eat other human beings, a specific kind of human being, or just being in this area. Are you trying to glean some more information, or are you guys going to try to figure out anything else? Like, what do you guys want to do from here? Because your
I can't remember what kind of meat it said it wanted. I know human meat. But
So
Vistani.
it's Vistani. The Vistani are presumably the ones that have captured the thing, and this is their camp. Nobody's at the camp at the moment that we can see.
At the risk of not being politically correct.
Don't say it. Don't
they-
say
yeah,
it.
they're-
Last time.
No, listen. Do you remember Madame Ava from the very beginning of the campaign, Lexi, the one who told your fortune?
Mhm.
She is Vistani.
Yeah.
So her people, travelers.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But they seem to be not very liked in the area, and then this thing definitely doesn't seem to like them. Presumably because they captured it. So, have you shared, yes or no, with us what you found out?
Yes.
Okay. What are you wanting to do, Prysm, concerning this beast?
I want to tell it that we're gonna try to help it, but in return, it has to do something for us.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Are you saying that to it right now, or are you telling me that that's what you want to tell it?
Oh, yes, that's what I want to. I'm telling it actively, out loud, whatever, however, that way everyone can hear. We want to help you, but you have to, 1, not eat us, and 2, do something for us at a later date that I will decide. I can't think of anything now.
You gotta return the favor.
Take that deal.
Yeah.
All right. You know what, MP? You definitely can get a yeah for all those
There you
subs. Good God, dude. Good God. And the bits. And I mean, God bless. I feel like I should take my shirt off or something at this point.
Different webs. That's the after stream.
That's the stream after dark. D&D after dark.
Wait.
Yeah.
What is this thing about having the chat force us to make a...
Oh, he was just saying a channel point to force y'all into a check. He was just being silly.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool to have some sort of
That'd be kind of
interaction.
fun.
Yeah, that actually would be kind of interesting. But I think Joel does that enough for you guys.
What does that mean?
I think Joel forces everybody into a check.
Because of my wild magic.
Enough
random shit
chaos.
happens.
Yeah. So, anyways, on back to serious. So you're telling the animal that you are going to do something in return, like you will do something for it if it does something for you, and
Not including not eating us.
Correct.
I said that to them.
Correct.
I'm
So obviously, the animal inside calms down for a bit. It's intrigued. You can hear the kind of low guttural rattle in its throat. And to each of you who can hear this, most of you are very familiar with very scary predators in the wild. You can assume it is a large cat. The other three can assume it's a large cat of some kind.
Is this thing that it's this box that it's in? Does it not? It doesn't have an open face to it at all.
You cannot see inside of it.
It's just in a fucking box.
It's basically in a wagon. Yeah, it's a covered wagon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lexi though has been able to talk to it. Puff.
Is there a point on it that we could see inside?
You said you want to try to look inside of the cart?
If I can do so without damaging the cart.
Roll me perception. Or investigation.
Investigation to find an opening?
To find something, yes. Sorry, I said perception like a dummy. It's investigation.
You're good. No, you're good. DM stands for dumb man.
Honestly.
Natural 19.
Jesus.
It's just a 19.
Whew. It's a good roll.
That's what I do.
So remember, it's dark, so you don't have any light. That's the other big thing.
We all have dark vision.
I have dark
I know you do. I was just like, again, I understand. Just remember that it is nighttime. So
yeah.
You can see through a small crease in the backside of the cart as you walk around, listening to the thing inside shuffle. It kind of follows you as you kind of like, you're trolling around the cart, and you can tell that whatever is inside has located you, and it knows that you are moving near it. On the backside, the cloth itself that is covering the cart has not been pulled together completely at about eye level for you. So you could use that to peek inside and see what it is.
You do that.
What Prysm can hear is the word boo. But what you hear, yes, boo, as in like get scared. And what you hear is the snarl of a saber-toothed tiger as you stare directly into its face through that split in the cough.
Okay.
You don't have any fear or anything, but it definitely spooks you from surprise.
Looking inside of the wagon, can I tell if this is specifically like for housing this beast, or is there anything else inside of the wagon that I might be able to see?
It is specifically for that saber-toothed tiger. This part of the wagon is.
Okay, so no objects that would be used by a humanoid.
No, just bones. Okay. It's littered with bones. It smells foul in there because it uses the bathroom in there, and
sure.
Yeah, you can definitely tell like this is where it lives.
Okay.
So you get a spooky face full of large tiger breath and a snarl.
Ain't nothing that Gilfrick hasn't had before.
Hey, yo!
So...
I kind of want to use Mage Hand to pet it.
Here, kitty.
So, friends... how do we want to handle this? I don't want to just number one, I don't want to trust a beast inherently. Number two, I don't want to let a beast out on the town, especially after we just got here.
Do we know where these Vistani went?
We know.
Did he tell you where they might be if they're not here?
Are you talking to Lexi?
Such a look.
What? Sorry.
I said, do we know where the Vistani are? And I asked you, Prysm, did he say anything about where they might be if they're not here?
He did not. Oh, did he?
No, he did not.
No. He did.
He didn't tell you guys directly. He didn't tell you a specific area. He did tell you that they are up by the lake. If I remember.
He did say last session that it seemed like his handler was going to the bar.
Okay, but was the question about the Vistani or was it about the Bard?
The handler or
Joel, what did you ask? What did you ask about the Vistani or the Bard?
Well, what bard are you talking about?
That's my point.
Bard
That's what I'm talking about. So it was the Vistani is what I'm... Is that the information we're trying to glean here?
Yeah, but nobody said anything about bard.
Because I mentioned that the handler is a Bard. I mentioned that to you.
I know.
So
We haven't played in like a month, I forgot.
But yes, the Vistani are up by the lake. So we'll take a look at the map real quick.
Because he wants to
Eat them.
I was going to find a nicer way to say that, but yeah.
The Vistani are up by the arrow to Lake Zarovich. They are up that direction. They are way away from the town. Y'all were going to try to go to the lake.
Why would they just leave their fucking saber-toothed tiger in town?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what's he gonna do?
Be very angry.
Well, I mean, more adventurers could walk up and just let it out.
Yeah, that's true.
What if we just let it out and walked it to the lake and just let it do what it's gonna do?
That's kind of what I was
That's
thinking.
kind of what I was.
Oh my
assuming
god,
he
I'm
was gonna
joking.
do.
You guys are crazy.
So we got breaking and entering, vandalizing, and now
Let's not tally up the party's crimes.
now like assisted
We
murder.
could firebolt the lock.
I'm a holy man, all right?
There's so many easier ways to do that.
Okay, so again, Ignis, what are you thinking, bud? Because you're pretty much sober by this point.
I was about to ask.
I haven't firebolted anything in a while.
11 sessions.
Oh, he's just he's yapping and he is so quiet. Jamai, you were muted.
You're muted.
My bad.
What were you saying, buddy?
I was saying, I'm down to just let it free and take his vengeance because
What the fuck?
because I too know how it feels to be locked up in a cage and not have my freedom.
How can we trust that this thing is going to stop at the Vistani?
If it doesn't, we kill it.
Also, what do we have against the Vistani? Do we know that Madame Eva is Vistani? As characters?
Yes, y'all were told that during the first session when she told you guys that she was a Vistani fortune teller.
The person trying to help us out of this situation that we're in is part of these people.
Yeah, but
I
they
don't know how much
trapped
help she's been.
an
She's
innocent creature, and they're making it perform for entertainment.
Remind
she gave
me,
us riddles and nothings. I don't know how helpful this
Riddle
woman
with
is.
nothing.
it's more than we've gotten this whole time. Remind me, Russell, did Madame Eva tell us that she is the reason we are here? Or is she just trying to help us?
She just gave you a fortune. That is the only reason. She gave you a hint on how to...
So we just had a
She's not
vision,
our
got a
friend, she's
fortune.
just some lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's the only one that's given us any direction in this godforsaken town.
If you can call what she did direction.
Oh.
Can you call
Giving us
anything that
nothing but
anybody
pain and
else did
misery.
better?
At what point have we ever used her predictions to guide what we were going to do next?
Right
Literally not
now.
once.
Literally right now.
All right then, holy man. What do you say we do?
Right now, we are
Any corpses to drop?
we are suspicious. What? Shut the fuck up. Right now, we are suspiciously close to one of our fortunes. The illusionist card. A man is not what he seems. He comes in a carnival wagon. Inside the wagon is what you seek. Now, this thing's inside a wagon. That's not lost on me. But we might need to know more information.
Why don't we go to the inn then and find these people and start talking to them?
If these people end up being assholes, let's let a saber-tooth tiger out on them.
I can get behind this plan.
Now we're talking.
Let's do our due diligence first, at least.
Fine, nerd.
Man, the three of you would have gotten arrested immediately without me.
I'm a rogue. It's kind of what I do.
And I'm a holy man. It's kind of what I do.
I'm just a bitch.
And I'm a horse girl.
We'll see you later, MP. Thank you. Somebody cue that Alanis Morissette song. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
Yeah. I was thinking, for some reason, during that interaction, I was thinking of like in Fellowship of the Ring, when they're going, it's like, you have my bow and my axe. It's like, I'm a rogue. Bitch. I'm a holy man. I'm a bitch. I'll give you all the final decision, but I want my 2 cents to be heard.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's go to the bar. Worst case scenario, we get drunk.
So we're gonna leave the wagon entirely, is what I'm hearing.
I mean, I'll tell the tiger that we're gonna go do some recon and figure out how to get him out of there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna necessarily tell him that exactly what we're gonna do because I don't know if that'll make him mad, but I'm just gonna say we're on the job.
All right. So if we are going to leave the wagon completely, and that is the final answer, then you guys are going to travel back to the bar, which will take you approximately 35-ish minutes.
Big ass town.
Yeah, we're past nightfall at this point, right? It's middle of the night.
Correct.
Okay.
So the only information we've gleaned from the wagon is the fact that there's a saber-toothed tiger in it that has a bloodlust for Vistani, the phrase on the side of it, and quite literally nothing else.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
We've done more with less.
When we go inside the tavern.
We're gonna go get more info on this thing.
Okay.
Now, Ignis, you little barfly, why don't you go do some of the talking?
He muted
I
him.
suppose since I'm straightened up now.
Time to get him straightened.
Has he been
Get a little gay with it.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm sober now, but last session, yes.
I'll be right back and get water.
So, as you enter the tavern, you find a cacophony of sound coming from a singular man with a lute who is playing his heart away. Yes, a Shibusi. He is playing his little heart away, a tale of tricks, deceptions, and just all around fun as you enter. Going up to like the barkeep, I'm assuming is where you're going to go, Ignis. I'm not really sure because you probably want another drink after dealing with all of this. But yes, he is off to your right, and he is playing for a table of people, and he is trying to regale them with a tale of a thief, but a fun thief, not somebody who was trying to hurt anybody, just a harmless prankster, if you will.
And he's one of the travelers.
He is a bard playing a lute regarding this table of people with a tale through song.
He has a tail?
No, through a tale, like a story.
Oh, T-A-L. No, T-A-L-E.
Yep.
Yeah, you had it right.
I wanna get a drink and like try and blend into the crowd and in mechanical terms, I wanna hide.
Roll stealth, please. After you grab the drink.
Yeah. 16.
It's all right. I say to pretty much all of the crowd, yeah, I mean everybody, because your roll is better than everyone's passive perception. Yeah, you're good. You're stealth for now, but probably on your next turn I'll ask you to re-roll.
As
I
a
just want to be a fly on the wall type deal.
I got you.
as a general in this time, I want to be kind of at the bar, looking towards the crowd.
Okay.
Trying to gauge if anybody is a threat or is part of the Vistani, and any other kind of inferred information I can get by people watching, possibly inciting people.
Okay. Please roll perception.
Possibly inciting people, and you want perception?
Yeah, inciting, yes, inciting. Sorry, but like, yeah, sorry, yes, inciting. Just like, I need you to.
Said, "Fuck you." Roll a medicine check.
I need you to perceive this insight. First, you need to perceive it, then you can incite it.
17 insight.
Damn, that's not bad.
I know, I have a +5.
Sheesh. All right, well, you will hobble along behind Jiren before he quickly disappears from your sight. Lexi, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna kind of play the ditzy drunk girl thing and kind of like bounce over to the bard or whoever's singing and act like I'm drunk, but try to start getting some information out of him, see if he knows our tiger or the troop or anything like that.
So essentially, this would be because you're trying to pretend, correct? You're not actually the drunk girl. So this would technically be.
I want to like not seduce. That's not what I'm saying.
Right. No, I know. So we're gonna consider. We'll probably consider this a performance, wouldn't we?
Performance, deception, either way.
Yeah. Well, deception is not an actual role, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Charm?
Well, no.
They're both charisma based.
Okay. Yeah. Just give me a charisma roll. Just give me roll charisma for me.
Choose one of them.
Choose one of them.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No, he's talking
I
about.
know. I will. Just please roll.
It's not going to matter. She has the same bonus to both.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. There you go.
Charisma. Okay, so
Lexi, you're rolling performance.
Yeah. Just roll one of them. Pick one. I would say performance.
okay. 15.
It's not half bad. Your role is good enough to sell your performance. It's good enough to sell the art that you are a drunk, ditzy, colorful, vibrant woman approaching this bar.
The color changing hair probably.
Yeah, it helps.
I feel like the only part of that's performance is the drunk part.
Correct. All right, so
is just
so Ignis, are you kind of following Gelfrick in this, or are you gonna go stand off on your own and be the crowd watcher? What do we actually got going on here? So I kind of know where you all are.
Okay, so I assume Lexi's gonna be the one talking to the bard.
Yes.
Either
I think
way.
I already am.
Yes.
There's no reason you can't go help though,
True.
if you want.
Tell you what, I'm gonna kind of walk up, not right up on him, but near the bard, and I'm gonna listen into his song and his melody, and I'm gonna basically pick up the melody and stuff, and I'm going to take out a harmonica-like instrument.
Oh.
And I'm gonna join in and perform with him for like a little bit.
Hit me with the roll then, buddy. Let's see what you got.
What am I rolling here?
Performance. I like this. You guys are getting involved. How quaint. This is new. This is new for all of you. I like this. Each of you are doing a different thing. This is.
Ooh, that is a nat 20.
Shut the what?
Apparently, I'm
Without the harmonica right now, Jamai.
Yeah, whip that bad boy out like right this moment. Hello.
I have an ocarina. Like
this guy.
What about an ocarina?
This. All right. He said, "Say it right." All right. So, with that, and we'll get to the. We'll get to what we need to here in a moment once I get my... There we go. Okay. Nat 20 sound, of course. You walk right over and you whip out this instrument, and people didn't realize that you challenged the devil down in Georgia at one point in time in your life. And they were truly unprepared for the musical stylings of Ignis, the dual-wielding warrior. and you tap your foot for about 3 beats of his strums, and then you add the most beautiful complementing melody from your harmonica-like instrument to his song, which gets a lot more people in the tavern looking directly at y'all. They are truly entranced by this performance. With Lexi also kind of, doing her thing off to the side. The colorful hair is selling everybody. He's got a whole little vibe going on right now.
Can I
feel up the
look
bard.
around? Can I look around and see if there's anybody not?
Did she just say what I think she just said?
Yeah, sorry, Joel. Your wife is trying to fuck somebody in the game.
Sorry.
Or your girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend just said
Go ahead, say that, Jesse.
No, she was trying to.
Over 3 years.
She was trying to. She's trying to cop herself a little bard action. Huh?
That's
Maybe
so
I do want to
crazy that
see
an
the bard.
that's so crazy that an ice knife is flying at the bard right now.
Ruin the whole performance. All right.
No, but on a real note, I want to use this for use everyone paying attention to Jemai and the bard and all that. I want to use that as an opportunity to look around to see if there's anybody not entranced by this, someone who
the same actually.
Yeah, someone who looks out of place here in the bar.
They're not lost in the sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell you what, since you're doing that, can I try to see what the bard himself is thinking about this situation?
What do you mean? You wanna look inside on
the look on his
Catch
face.
the vibe, you know.
It is a complete surprise that 2 random individuals he's never seen before have walked up and enhanced his performance to something that he has never seen in a very long time.
It's like those stage TikToks where somebody's playing in an airport and somebody comes up with a fucking violin.
Yes, that exactly. That's literally what happened
Just
here.
opera singers breaking out in a pizza joint.
Yeah.
What? They're staged?
I feel like that's this generation's version of flash mobs.
Flash mobs, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much what's going on. He looks around to see someone who's taller than him playing this harmonica-like instrument perfectly with his tune, without even hesitating, not even missing a beat. And there is a woman with very colorful, color-changing hair as she sways her body round and round in front of everyone. And he realizes that he has now put together quite literally the best show that this bar has probably ever seen. And he falls into it immediately, falls into that bard character of just being the natural performer. His song grows in volume. He starts to sing a bit louder, more pronounced. And with all
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna walk up to this crowd, and I'm just gonna start throwing coins onto the stage towards Ignis to try to get the rest of the crowd to start doing it as well.
Oh, I like that. I like it. So with all of this, as Galefrick has put his plan to the side, where he admittedly said that he was doing the same thing as Jiren, that gives Jiren a chance to spot the only person in the entire bar sitting off to the left of the stage with a hood up, kind of a maroon color, holding a drink, kind of a little disgruntled, if you will, not really bothered with the music and the performance happening. He's just seemingly sitting there clutching his beverage and trying to enjoy that solitary moment without any disturbance.
Allow me to disturb. No, can I? It doesn't feel like an investigation check as much as I'd like it to be. Can I try and get a vibe from him of if he's somehow with this bard, or if he what his feelings towards the bard are?
You can't really see a lot of his face, but you can tell just by looking at his features that he is most definitely a male. And he's not tense per se, but his body feels a bit rigid just by the look of it. He's not exactly thrilled with the loud noises and everything going on. People cheering. There's now a cleric clad in armor throwing coins at people. And soon enough, there are other people who have now joined in clapping and also throwing a few coins. And the sound behind you lets you know that the tender of the tavern is also joining in the clapping and cheering.
So I want to... We can resolve this in whatever order you want, but
Sure.
I want to buy a second drink and go up to this table and, like, slide it to him and say, I thought I was going to be able to get away from all the hustle and bustle and just have a nice, calm night, but then people like this show up.
With a slight lift of his head, you see one eye. It regards you in the drink, but you see kind of a different tinge to the iris, a different color you're not used to seeing. Kind of a shimmering emerald green looks at you, and it looks you up and down. It sizes you. He takes the drink, and he kind of scoffs. And he says to himself, or he says to you just in a quiet tone, there's only one kind of person that recognizes me in this kind of town. I know a thief when I see one.
As do I.
What is your business?
Well, I was hoping to come for some kind of a score here. Bars are usually a good place to pick some pockets, but these dullards are all throwing their coins on the stage, so not much to grab.
And with the music going on, you still hear people throwing coins now. Pretty much all of the tavern is up there, just throwing small handfuls of coins to the performers. As again,
it's a pile of coins for
me. Yeah, just a small pile of coins as Prysm is now just gallantly dancing around the entire stage. And I mean, this is the most lively y'all have literally ever seen Ignis in y'all's entire travels, because brother is getting it. There's no reason for any song that he has ever played with this harmonica to be headbanging, but he is going ham on that thing. And the bard is just at the top he's belting at this point. It is very loud. So y'all's conversation is not only not being paid attention to, but it is definitely hushed and kept to y'allselves. And
can I add a story detail just for my own
Of course you can.
Something that I've always dreamed of.
Please.
Okay, so very, very quick backstory. One of my favorite Marvel characters is Dazzler, and her power is she makes these light shows essentially using sound waves, and she can also make hard light using sound waves. But anyway, she's a singer, and so she makes essentially fireworks show thingies while she sings, and I want to use but not actually use my guiding bolt spell to kind of do something similar, just because I've always wanted to be Dazzler, and I feel like that's the closest I'll ever get.
I like this. I like this. Can we add okay, because the bard is playing so well, you get an unintentional point of bardic inspiration if you would like to roll performance on this. And that means you get to roll with advantage, I believe.
No. It usually means you get a D4 or a D6 depending on the level of bardic.
Okay, so it's a level 1, so you will get to add a D4 to your roll.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I just want you to roll performance again. Yeah.
And then add a D4.
Yes, that one was 16, and adding a D4.
Don't tell me she gets a dirty 20 off of this. No shot.
Yeah.
Store-bought 20, baby.
Shot.
Store-bought 20.
Yeah. All right. So we got Dollar General 20 on the board. I mean, so can I add to your little performance here? Can I add my own little thing? So as this happens, y'all see light begin to flare from Prysm's fingers, and she starts throwing the lights up in the air. And as she does, you notice that they resemble constellations in the sky. And the constellations begin to dance with one another in the rhythm of the song. But she doesn't have to control them. She just throws them up there and they do their own thing. This is what's going on.
It's her star map.
Yeah, it's her star map. Her star map comes alive right before you guys.
I didn't even think about that.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that's what's happening right now. Like, you guys are really going in.
That's her dream.
She's throwing up game size. Oh, that's funny. But back to the conversation amongst thieves.
Sorry, back to the actual game.
It's okay. No, I like that. I like that. I like this performance. This is nice. The man, he doesn't pull his hood back, but he pulls it up enough to where you can now stare into basically what are two literal emeralds within his eyes, the way they're gleaming, like the way this green is just kind of like so deep and bright. And he says, I don't know what you're looking to score, but something tells me that you have already found it and you walked away from it. Who is your contact in this city?
Told y'all.
I want to switch to using Thieves' Cant.
Okay, got you. So
Not-
that way.
it's
Go ahead.
not that it's super necessary, but it just
You don't want the conversation to be recognizable.
exactly.
Yes, I get it.
I don't want to.
I
I don't
get it.
want this to be overheard by anyone that I'm not expecting. Is this is an out of character question?
Sure.
Jesse may need to provide some backstory here because I don't know. Do the Vistani have like a recognizable kind of dress or like
Yes.
something? Okay, so can I see, is this thief dressed like a Vistani?
Yes.
He is. Okay.
Yes.
So, in that case, I want to. How do I want to say this?
While you're thinking, real quick,
Yeah.
is the bard also dressed like a Vistani?
No, he is wearing his typical colors, which are kind of like a black with red splashes. He has a nice think of like that white poofy thing that like jesters wear, you know what I mean, around his neck. He's his clothes are very frilly. Frock, is that what? Yeah, thank you. I didn't know if that was called. I didn't know if that was a frock for sure or not. Thank you.
Yeah, I also don't know for sure, but I think it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It definitely is. Okay, so we could probably infer from that who this guy is.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, in Thieves' Cant, I want to say I found potential. There's a carnival on the outskirts of town. I don't know. It was on the outskirts, right?
It's near the stockyards, which is basically on the edge of the town. Yes.
Sure. There's a carnival in town, and it seemed too easy. It was abandoned. There was some kind of something left behind. And out of character, I'm intentionally not saying about the beast. Just
Correct.
There's some kind of something left behind. It seemed angry.
You speak of the tiger.
So you know it.
Of course we do. Many of my kind have gone missing, and we can only blame one person. He's again speaking to you in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah. Without saying anything, I want to like turn and kind of glance up at the bard, like not literally pointing at him, but like pointing at him with my eyes and looking back at the guy in like a questioning kind of way. Like suggesting this guy?
Right. He grabs his drink, closes his eyes, and smiles as he throws back the first one completely. and sets it down. And then he looks at you and he says, "You tell me."
Well, I know a mark when I see one. And you don't look like a mark.
Oh, my dear friend. The things you don't know about this land.
I may not know the land, but I do know, like you said, a thief recognizes a thief. And I recognize someone doing reconnaissance.
Oh, I must be slipping. Am I that easy to spot?
Is it that you're slipping? Or am I just that good? I think our desires might align here.
He chuckles and takes a big drink of the second one, regarding you again for it, kind of holding it up, toasting, thanking you.
I toast him back.
As I said, friend, something tells me you were close to what you were looking for and you walked away from it. Hence why you're here, and assumedly your friends are performing. And for whatever reason, y'all are with the Holy Man. Still have not gathered why you're with the Holy Man, but
I asked myself that same question.
that colored-haired woman, she sure knows how to put on a show, I do say. He has, and by the way, he says that not once having looked back at all. He has not once regarded the performance. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna bullshit you. You seem like the type who would see through it anyway.
That's what
companions.
That's what us thieves do, my friend.
Too true. My companions know how to put on a show, that's for sure. There's a reason that I travel with them.
Good distraction. And as you say that, unbeknownst to you, the gem on your chest gleams slightly. And he leans over and he taps it. I don't think they're the only ones who seem to put on a show, though.
I've been known to cause a little wild time.
This guy's funny. This guy's got jokes, everybody. This guy knows how to use wordplay. Look at him. As I will say one more time, you, my friend, you should go back to where you were. You should probably look a little bit closer this time, because things may not be what they seem. I know that tiger, for one, enjoys the taste of my people's flesh. So, assumedly, you're asking me about this thing left behind. You'd assume it's probably one of ours, wouldn't you?
I would think it might be. And I'm not looking to necessarily step on any toes here, as one professional to another. I'm not the only one here scoping this place out. So I'm led to believe you want this thing back.
You cannot control a beast, especially not one that big. Monsters exist for a reason. They are not for us to tame. They're only for us to avoid or kill.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Exactly. Well, that's just like your opinion, man. Everybody but Jesse name that movie.
I don't even know.
It's
Oh, you don't?
in...
That's crazy.
I remember the quote. I don't remember where it's from.
I hate all of you. It's the Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I know it's Jeff Bridges, but I
Yes.
was blanking on the movie title. Anyway,
The dude abides.
Yeah. I agree. These there are things in the world that need to no longer be. You looking to remove something?
The only thing I care to remove is the thing that controls that monster and has been allowing it to kill my kind. As he takes another, not necessarily big drink, but enough to wet his whistle.
And that one has it, doesn't he? Pointing at the, like, gesturing to the bard.
He just smiles and he sets his drink down and he takes a deep breath, looks back at you and goes, "Now, how do you suppose we do something like that with your friends joining in on this performance? They're now going to realize somebody's gone missing."
Well, performances have to end, and I don't know how many concerts you've been to, but people are always clamoring to buy the musician a drink. Anyway, out of character. I'm suggesting that we get this guy drunk and steal from him.
I know. He again smiles. He polishes off the second drink. He looks at you and he goes, "Now, that's a wonderful plan, but I'm not here to get my hands dirty in that fashion." And he takes out a gold coin and he flicks it at you. You assumedly catch it. And in that moment, you can hear a whisper of, "Don't worry, friend. We'll meet again." And before you realize it, he's dissipated right in front of your eyes. And he's gone.
It was Strahd.
What's on the coin? Sorry.
What's on the coin?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I caught the coin without really looking at it, so then I take a look at it. I examine the coin.
It is a gold piece with Strahd's face on it. That's all it is. It's a gold Strahd piece.
I pocket it separate from the rest of my gold. And then I get up and drunkenly knock over a stool and kind of like stumble towards the exit so the party can see me leave.
He purposely drops the stealth. I like this.
How much gold have we gotten from this performance?
I mean, it's still going. The stage is littered with gold pieces. Like, it's literally there's a pile of it on there, man. At least 100 pieces. Like, y'all
much money.
Yeah, y'all are going crazy. Like, people are like,
the economy of this town doesn't make sense. It's so much money.
you gotta remember the area you're in, man. No one gives a crap. Like, you can't get out of Barovia.
They don't want it. They don't want it going to Strahd as much as they can.
I didn't realize that MP was in the fucking tavern.
So again, the party notices that your boy is waddling his way out the door. What does the party do?
And I want to cast message once I'm outside to Galefric.
I was supposed to say the only one not performing.
Yeah, can you imagine he gets in Ignis's head right now? And just, oh.
Ignis just plays all of the sour notes. So yeah, I want to get in. I want to cast message to Gaelfric and
Hop in, baby. Where are we going?
And I want to relay to him. We need to go back to that carnival. There's a way to control this beast, and we need to make sure that we get it before someone else does.
I will respond back and say, we know that his handler's here. Do you not think that the thing to control it would be too? I don't think that's something that would be left at camp.
Point.
Fair point.
I have to cast message again to talk back to him. So
Right.
It's a cantrip, is it not?
It is.
It is.
It probably. What does it last for a minute, or does it last for the one single?
No,
It's just a
you
little
said
back
you
and
had wild
forth.
message.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, fine, fuck it. I'll cast message again.
Wouldn't it have?
Go ahead, Lexi. Say what you're gonna say.
Wouldn't it have?
I feel like wouldn't it have been wise to cast that message to the one person that actually talks to animals and can like control them?
You're performing. You
You're
were
in the middle of a
dancing. Yeah,
performance.
you were dancing.
Yeah, but I can still hear. Like I can multitask.
Right, but
There's
you
no
don't-
animals here either.
You
Yeah,
don't
but
need someone to talk to an animal right now.
yeah, that like
No, but I have other stuff. I have other animal stuff.
let,
Right, but
let,
there's no animals here.
There's no
let,
animals
let him
here.
cook. Let him cook. I don't think he's leaving you out for any specific reason. Let him cook.
Yeah.
I thought you were going back to the.
I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing. He's going
Right,
outside.
right now, we're just talking about what we need to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast message again and say, "You're right. The bard probably has the thing that we need. But are you going to steal from him in front of this entire crowd with all the eyes trained on him?" Twice I did not trigger wild magic, by the way.
Whew.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say like.
That's also why I went outside. In case
Yeah.
I
Does it
triggered-
not? Is it not only leveled spells?
Technically, but that's not how my character's played.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
Okay.
character thing. Like it activates anytime he casts anything.
Any magic.
Okay. Gilfric will respond and say, if we bide our time a little bit, there might be another opportunity. Or an opportunity might present itself, especially if he gets a little buddy-buddy with his two new friends. Up to you, though.
I don't respond, and I'm gonna I've been outside pissing, and then I come back into the bar, and I kind of just joined in the crowd.
Interesting moves here.
Mhm.
Show me your moves.
Can I catch Ignis's eye, or try to? Or is he too lost in his own sauce?
I mean, he rolled a nat 20, brother. Like,
Yeah,
my man is going in
Just
up
lost
there.
in the
man.
music.
He-
Spin in,
He's lost in his own sauce, bro. Like he's going. That thing's got fire. Bro's about to like praise God with that harmonica.
Yeah.
He's playing it so good. Like he about to pull a Jimi Hendrix and set that thing on fire with his own like fingies.
Jimi Hendrix, famous harmonica musician.
I'm saying.
I mean, I guess I'll just let this performance play to its end then.
It's gonna be a little bit. I'd say about another 20 minutes or so of the performance goes on while
Have you ever played music for 20 minutes straight?
dude, they've been playing for like 30 while this conversation's been going on. Like they've been going for like an hour, big dog. So yeah, like and sidebar, yeah, you know I've played music for much longer than 20 minutes straight.
Hey, a marching show is 8 minutes long, buddy.
You've never been to an orchestra concert, clearly.
I was
That's
gonna
fair.
say there's an orchestra is a little.
I mean, I played Carmina Burana in high school. I know what it's like. I'm just gonna play it straight that whole time.
Yeah, I feel you. Anyways, but the performance ends about 20 minutes later, and of course, the performers on stage, the one woman curtsies nice and wonderfully, while the other two kind of dap each other up and are like, "Hell yeah, brother," you know. And they scoop up the gold coins, which the bard so generously separates between the two of them. So you guys have now collected an extra 40 pieces of gold between two people, so that's 80, while he takes the rest. And they exit the stage. And I assume that Gelfrick is waiting for Ignis to get off the stage, and you two are gonna have a little conversation probably about what just happened.
Real quick, are one of y'all marking down the 80 gold, or do you want me to add it to the group party or the group fund?
The three of you were involved in that, not me, so I'm not gonna do it.
Jemai,
I'm
Lexi.
gonna pocket 20 for myself.
You can. I don't care. You can take it.
I'll take the whole thing. Never mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna add Prysm's 40 to the group fund. If
Alright.
that's what you want.
All right. Again, the proper people regard everyone. If you guys would like to talk about the performance, you can. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty, by all means.
I'll go up quickly to Ignis and say, number one, what the fuck, that was crazy. Number two, try to be buddy with him if you can. He has what we need.
Yeah, what do you think I was trying to do?
Well, all right, man. Keep going, then. I'll fuck off.
Yes, sir. I will fuck off, sir.
Keep doing your damn thing over there.
Lexi, what are you doing?
I want to follow Jaren.
Jaren is at the basically entrance of the tavern because he walked outside and walked back in, and hasn't told me where he's gone.
I'm just gonna go sit at the bar.
Oh. Actually, no. I still want to go talk to Jaren because I want to know what he. Because I mean, even while I was dancing. Whatever. Like, I saw him talking.
He was stealthing. You guys were performing.
Yeah.
When he was talking to the guy?
None of you saw that.
Was stealthy.
None of you saw that.
Oh.
None of you have any idea that idea
Well, oh, that's right. Gelfrick just knows what I said. He doesn't know.
Correct. He was throwing coins at a stage.
Well, I can still ask him, like, hey, where'd you go?
Yes, of course.
We're trying to do
of
some
course.
recon, and then he can hopefully tell me what happened. So that's
Sure.
what we're going to do.
Okay. That works.
So Prysm's getting the lowdown.
Yeah.
I will keep a distant watch on Ignis and whatever transpires with him and this person.
Ignis, are you going to approach the Bardman?
Yes, I am.
He's conversing with some other patrons as you walk up, and as they walk away when they notice you, because you're kind of a towering figure, and they're a little spooked because they don't know exactly how to approach you, even though you just put flames on the stage for everybody. They kind of walk away for a second, and he turns around, jumps in surprise, but smiles, and he goes, "Where did that come from? Who are you? A beautiful music specimen."
I'm not a musician, if that's what you're asking, but
I would believe that is a lie, my friend. Are you kidding me? Did you see the coin on the stage?
honestly, years being locked up in a cell will give you plenty of time to practice a lot of random skills.
He regards you with surprise and shock. Well, I am I am sorry that is how you gained your skill, but my word, why are you a warrior? Why are you not a bard?
Life just didn't pan out that way. Pretty much since childhood, I had to fight for my own survival and my keep. So I do what I must in order to survive.
Somebody play the world's smallest violin right now.
If I were a musician, then that would mean that the
Ignis,
world has become a very boring and peaceful place.
Well, I'm likely to invite you to another show. You are a wonderful accompaniment to this lute. What is your name, warrior?
My name is Ignis, but unfortunately I'll have to decline that offer as I'm currently on a quest with some friends of mine. But I want to ask you a few questions regarding that.
Oh, sure. By the way, Rictavio the Bard, it is wonderful to meet you.
You as well.
And so, questions, you say?
Yes. I was wondering if you had any information regarding the caravan that is nearby.
Caravan? What is it? What do you mean?
The travelers from outside the city, and they brought a wagon with them with some strange sounds and emitting from it. I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
Oh, you mean my kitty cat?
Kitty cat.
Oh yes, lovely boy.
He seems upset. He doesn't seem very happy.
He can be a bit angry sometimes. Yes. It's hard to control a beast that large. I mean, you heard him allegedly.
I can imagine. How did you come across such a beast? And he's yours. So did you capture him on your own?
He gives you a wink and smiles really big. A bard has many ways. And music can be a very powerful weapon.
See. Would you ever consider parting with your cat?
He's gonna buy it off him.
He kind of clutches his pearls, and he says, "Oh no, I will never part with my kitty cat. He's part of the show."
Then why isn't he here?
It's nighttime and I was getting a drink, my friend. That's why I'm here. I haven't paid for a single one, and thanks to you two, I won't pay for any more probably for the rest of the week.
My pleasure. Sometimes when you hear good tunes, the musician and you can't help but to join in. But you said he's part of your show, so that means that do you allow him out of his cage during your shows?
Oh, it's controlled, very. Yes. It's performative arts with the beast. People love it. They're terrified, mystified.
Performative arts.
Oh, he prances around and does small tricks, jumping through the hoop, then the like. You know, a carnival.
Without any coercion, without... How do you get the beast to follow your commands?
He again smirks and he says, "I've told you. A
bard.
bard has his ways."
It's that fucking kid in high school that learned one card trick. A magician never tells his secrets.
Yeah. This guy definitely has a fedora and a sword for sure.
Oh, excuse me real quick. I need to speak to my colored-haired friend. I just forgot something I needed to mention to her. If you would excuse me.
Oh, Ignis, it was wonderful meeting you. Again, you should stop by the carnival tomorrow and see the show for yourself.
No promises, but if you see me, you'll see me.
I bid you adieu, my friend, and have a wonderful evening. Go to the bar. Drink on me.
If you see me,
I certainly will. I appreciate that.
All right, ta-ta. And he turns around and he goes and finds a small group of people where he begins to just play like a small jaunty tune as like not very serious or anything, just happily prancing along.
So I want to go over to Prysm, and I want to basically kind of whisper in her ear, like,
"Hey, little mama, let me whisper in here."
Jesus Christ! I didn't see who said that.
I know.
was looking away.
I did the same thing. I saw him go like this, and I thought he said it.
I was like, "Yo."
no. But I want to tell her, I need you to go over there and work your charm magic.
Like actual magic or like
Whichever works. We need to figure out. He was being super, discreet about how he obtained the beast and how he keeps it under his control. And I feel like that is an important piece of information that we can know.
Yes. That go ahead.
No, just go ahead. I was like, did Prysm come over to me? So like Ignis is here with me too.
Yes.
Oh, did she? Okay, yeah, sure.
So
Yes.
I wanna kind of add to Ignis's story of like, we're not the only ones that have noticed this bard. So mind your actions. Be careful what you do.
So Gilfrick, where are you in all of this? Because you have yet to like.
Yeah, I'm purposely setting myself aside from the rest of the group, and keeping an eye on everything. Just kind of
is the loneliest number
play.
that you ever do.
I'm playing the part of just the bad holy man here for a drink after work, but mainly just making sure everybody's okay and keeping an eye on the people outside of my party to make sure that nothing crazy is going to happen, or see if I can catch any vibes from my insightiness. But also, I wanted to ask a question, and I know Gelfrick wasn't there for it, but Jesse wants to know.
Sure.
The guy that Jiren was talking to,
Mm-hmm.
you said literal emeralds in his eye.
No.
Did you actually mean that?
No, he doesn't have
Okay.
gems in his eye. Like it's the way they shined.
Okay.
That'd be cool though.
Okay.
That would be cool.
That's how
Yeah.
I interpreted it. That
That
they
would be
shined
cool.
like emeralds, but that would have been fucking sick.
That'd have been sick. as
Because
shit.
my interpretation of that whole thing was that was most likely Strahd, but I don't, since he fucking disappeared. But I don't know.
And the world may never know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an eye open. I don't think there's anything specific that I need to do. I guess watch the bard and see if he maybe keeps checking his pockets for something, or if he is talking to specific people a lot, anything out of the ordinary.
And so you're keeping tabs on the bard, correct?
Yeah.
I chose the wrong song. I should have been like, I stand alone
There you go. Perfect.
inside.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. God dang it, the camera's doing the camera thing again.
Would you like a roll for that or no?
No. Everyone's plenty distracted, so I mean, it's not hard to like keep tabs. No one's really paying attention to you. I mean, they just had a show. You know what I'm saying? Like no one's gonna pay attention to the bad holy man with a drink in his hand.
That's fine.
They're not gonna ask you to repent for the sins.
Right.
Gotta hit him with a blessing with the light. You know what I mean? A light couple hands.
A light beer.
So, you can kind of, like I said, he jauntily walked off, strumming a small tune, happy, and he's with a group of people who you can just tell are clamoring about his song and the performance, and they're extremely happy. Nothing that you can overhear sounds anything like, but a performer, you know, just gloating, trying to be like, not, I wouldn't say unabashed, but like facetiously humble. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it's a you can tell it's a facade. But for that, I mean, we've got Jemai whispering sweet little nothings in Prysm's ear right next to Jiren, and that's going on. I guess you can glean that information when you watch Ignis literally walk over there. You don't know what he said, but you just kind of see them. You see the chat happen. I would have to say that with everything, you kind of like, as the night continues to go on, you kind of see the patrons dissipate as you stand there. A couple people walk off, and it's, you know, minutes pass, and no one's really made a move. But since that conversation, at least 2 people have left the tavern. So not a lot of the setting has actually changed, and you can't really tell that he's plotting anything, because obviously, what would a bard show you except being a performer?
Right.
So, what is your move, Mrs. Prysm? Are you going to go be a saucy lady and get that information from him?
Yes.
Let's
As
go.
she goes over,
I'm just trying to decide if I should, because I have charm person, so I'm trying to decide if I want to try using that or just
remember there's a DC save, so
yeah.
And also remember,
I know,
they know you did it.
Also,
Yeah.
I think all the times that I've tried to use that, I don't think it's ever once worked.
Nope. It hasn't.
Okay, I need to stop using that spell.
Also, do you even have it prepared?
Oh.
I don't think she does, but does anything with the moon thingy allow you to have like one spell prepped, or is that just Guiding Bolt?
It's Guiding Bolt.
I was gonna say, I know Guiding Bolt is like just on the ready, like that shit is cocked and loaded, like you can just throw that whenever.
Yeah, that's part of the.
I have a
the
couple
symbols.
things like that.
What are these couple of things?
Well, I have. Oh, maybe it is just guiding.
I was gonna say, I specifically remember this thing said you have Guiding Bolt whenever you want to use it, essentially.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
I also, as she's about to go over, I just want to like tell her, like, he's got something. He's got a thing that helps him control this animal. So don't
make him
don't
mad.
let him. Well, do what you will, but don't let him bullshit you of it's just a charming personality.
It's a thing, though. It could be.
Uh-huh.
I'm not there, but
Okay.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
So I
Well said.
What?
sorry. I'm
Bars.
thinking about what I want to do.
Bars. She walked up and said,
So essentially, I'm trying to narrow down exactly what I want from this person. I just want him to
I don't know.
We're wanting to find out how he controls the animal.
So we don't know if it's like a thing that he has that controls it, or if it's just like
Or it's
him as a
just
person.
his magic as a bard.
Okay.
Because
So
he's
I'm gonna
telling
start-
Jiren, what he's telling Jiren is making me think it's just his magic as a bard, but
That's what I was thinking.
the guy that Jiren was talking to was making it sound like it was an object.
Yeah, what he told Ignis
Okay.
makes you think it was magic.
Well then I'm gonna go start flirting, and asking about,
Real.
like, I heard a rumor that you have a, saber tooth here, and I would love to see it. Like, how do you make sure that, just kind of like doing that whole thing. Also, I have elementism, which means that I can control like breezes and stuff. So I feel like to like really sell it, I should like make the wind like blow through my hair and make it all, very smacksy.
Awesome.
So that
You
he'll
show me
kind
your
of.
cat, I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
Hard.
I like this idea. So you kind of walk up in like a little dazzling light with your hair flowing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
very
it's
runway.
Like in those, in those movies where like a pretty girl walks in and like it looks like there's wind blowing through their hair inside a building. But actually, I get to do that because I can.
Lady.
Yeah. So...
That lady.
This is awesome.
You just took the glasses off coming down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's that fast times at Ridgemont High. And she's walking like runway walking up to this guy. All right, so
essentially.
I get it. So he spins to see you, and he kind of throws his arms out wide. Right, I like that. He kind of throws his arms out wide, and she hits you with a happy birthday, Mr. President. But no, he throws his arms out wide, not in a hugging sense, but like a greeting of like, hey, and he's like, oh, your dance moves, my dear, comparable to none. Where did you learn to do that?
I'm self-taught. And what about you? Where did you learn your fantastic bardery? Except for, I don't want to stutter.
Many travels, my dear. Many travels will teach a man how to play an instrument, and at least be good at one thing, because that seems to be my only talent is the silver tongue of the voice and these fingers of flames.
I was so hoping he was going to steal Ignis's line of being locked in a cage. You have a lot of time.
Yeah, right. Just trauma dump.
No, not even trauma dump.
Just completely steals it.
Yeah, exactly.
That should have been a good idea. I should have said that.
Well, you definitely seem very well traveled. What kinds of fantastical things do you come upon in your travels?
Many wonderful things. Many wonderful people. I mean, look at the bar. Look at the tavern. You saw the crowd. You were there. Things like this. I haven't had one of these shows in a what? Excuse you what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
He kind of glances at you. You know, like kind of like that inquisitive. I like to perform, and I've been in large cities where I've been able to, and I've been lucky enough to have been granted plenty of funds to be this traveling musician, my one hope and dream.
Is music all you do? Is that it?
I'm a performer. I am one of the... I am a carnival person, a carny, if you will. I can do a couple of things with the music.
Well, that's great and all, but as a druid, I tend to gravitate more towards those who include, nature and other kinds of beings in their acts. But music is cool too,
You jest, madam. You know something that you're not telling. What are you hinting at? What are you trying to ask?
I heard a rumor that you and your troupe brought an amazing beast to this town, and I would be remiss if I didn't say that I really, really would love to see it.
Oh, you must have heard from that.
More wind blowing through the hair.
You must have heard from that dark-skinned fellow that is in your group. He's such a wonderful musician. He's a wonderful musician. He must be part of you because I've never met you guys before. So,
No, we're just traveling through.
So, and he informed me that he was aware that I have a tiger, and so.
You have a tiger?
Why, yes. It's my kitty cat.
Oh my gosh. I love cats. Can I meet him?
He can be a wily one.
So can I.
Ho ho! Okay. Yeah. Dang. All right. He kind of just, saunters a little bit. Gives you that look of like, huh, if you don't say. And so you looking to gaze upon my majestic beast? Is that what I'm hearing?
Among other things.
Jared is just pounding shots.
That's great. Well, you're being quite inviting. What is you're saying? You're curious to see my beast. It is late, but maybe I might inquire of some company back to my place of dwelling.
I'm excellent company, but I'm also not cheap. I want to see something cool before we talk about anything else.
She said dinner and a drink before you can get me, honey.
It's gonna cost you a tiger.
More like dinner and a saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah, fair. There's this little spot next to my carnival cart that sells an excellent stick of meat this time of night. They peddle into the evening, as you will. They've been the ones kind of supplying me and my crew with food throughout our shows. Would you care to take a visit?
I love meat sticks. Lead the way.
I'm going home. Fuck this. If it wouldn't fuck up the stream so much, I would have turned my camera off. But...
Jaren is just taking out his knife at this point.
You'll just see small ice knives just whizzing past. One takes out a standing patron who can't see it.
Just taking out people beside him. Oh, holy shit.
Well, my dear, seeing as you are being so forward, you may accompany me back to the carnival if you want to ditch your companions.
I guess I'm a grown-up girl. I don't need chaperones. Lead the way.
And he holds his hand out, kind of a dainty thing, he wants to be polite to the lady. He doesn't want to grip your hand or anything. And he says, "Follow me, my dear. It's a bit of a walk, but I hear it's brisk this time of evening."
As soon as I see them get up to start to leave, I want to get up and fake drunkenly stumble out of the bar before them.
Okay.
And can I use elementism one more time?
Sure.
Because part of it is you can create a thin shroud of dust or sand that covers a 5-foot square area, and you can cause a single word to appear in your handwriting or a patch of dirt or sand. And I want to put it. I want to make that happen. Like dust settles in front of where Jaren's sitting at the bar, and just put follow.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's
the Chaos
fucking
Goblins
cool.
are on the same page because I absolutely was going to send Tua with them.
That's fucking cool.
I like that. I like that a lot. So yes, okay, Jiren, you clearly see the dust message after you've ingested a bit of, the juice.
I mean, I'm staying clear-headed enough to do my job. I know what I'm doing here.
I got you.
Now, Russell, I want to be fair about this.
Sure.
Was I close enough to have heard a conversation, or no?
You were close enough to understand that things got a little bit more than
The whole bar could have seen that.
Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. But you can understand that, you can understand by the way she was acting. You've been around her long enough that this is a ruse.
Sure.
And so your action to go outside is the correct one. You're
okay. But would I have any idea of where they are heading?
Yes.
Outside of just my normal intuition that they're probably heading back to the thing.
You could 100% assume that what she is doing is trying to get back to the carnival card.
Okay. If I heard anything about the meat stall, I want to be when they get back to there, or if they actually go there, or just if it is actually close to the
yes
to the carnival, I want to just be sitting there, leaning against the stall, just eating a bunch of meat sticks when she gets there, just acting like I'm just drunk as shit.
Okay, that's fair. Yes, you can assume you can assume that they are going. Okay, if you want to leave before them and you'd like to get there before them, then yes, you would assume.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I'll be 120 feet in front of them.
Yes,
but I want to be glancing back to make sure I'm still heading the same direction as them.
Sure. Yes.
So it doesn't look like I'm following them, but I am keeping track of them.
Okay, then
I'm
what is
drunkenly going through the streets?
What is your passive?
Passive perception?
Yes.
I would argue that this is active perception.
No, I know, but what is your passive right now?
My passive perception is 13.
Okay, roll me a perception while you're trying to do this, and it needs to be better than a 15.
Not.
Oof.
Hold on. Oh, that's a 1. Okay, so 5, 8.
13. It is exactly your passive.
Yeah. It's just an 8.
You get ahead of them, but you make one misstep and you lose them on the way. But you know, you in your heart of hearts, you know that they're trying to go back to the cart, so you instinctively go there first. And I will allow you a chance to roll stealth with advantage because you're using your intuition from what you gleaned from everybody else. So I'll allow you to stealth ahead of time and try to be there. And just like
be at the carnival itself or the
cart.
The wagons, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be just a straight roll because I have disadvantage on stealth checks from my armor.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I just want to make it clear what I'm doing. Tua is going to stay above them, like not obviously a bird is following them, but above them. I'm going to stay, like, I think it's 100 feet. I'm going to stay at the edge of where I can still telepathically communicate with Tua and, like, jump into his eyes if I need to. I'm going to be stealthily following.
Roll stealth, please.
23.
You are
holy shit.
You are absolutely hiding. You are 100.
I rolled a 19 plus 4 on my guidance.
You are
24 stealth.
Yeah, y'all are both good. Ignis, what are you doing here?
Yeah, so I was waiting for them to leave the bar.
Okay.
Before I get up and I follow behind.
Ditch the party.
I noticed them.
Okay.
Ignis just stays at the bar.
Can you also roll me a stealth check, seeing as you would like to not be noticed?
Can I do something for flavor?
Sure.
Can I cast Mage Hand invisibly and have it turn Ignis's head to the dust that says follow?
Yes, actually. But yeah, roll please. Don't tell me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Did it miss?
By 1. It missed by 1. My funny joke almost blew this whole thing.
The whole bar goes up in flames.
Quite literally. All right.
By the way, anything up to a 4 is going to trigger it now.
Yeah, it's not good. He's getting very close.
Shit.
Yeah. It's going to be real fun when you guys get to the final fight.
My stealth check was a 12.
Okay. Unfortunately, you were not the quietest person here, so I would like to amend this for you slightly because you want to follow, right? As they're walking out, bump into them and just ask where they're going. And they obviously tell you that they're going to go get some meat sticks, right? She's going to go off and get dinner with this guy, right? And without taking enough hints, you end up just trailing slightly behind them. So they know you're there, but you're the only one that they know is there. But you're not like right up next to him. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe say that he was noticed and they called him over for a second so they recognize him.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you bump into him and they're like, "Oh, where are you guys going?"
Well, I mean, story-wise, he knows that those two are together. He doesn't know about Gelfrick, does he? Gelfrick was just someone in the crowd.
Correct. But that's what I'm saying. It's with you two stealthing as you are, anyways. It adds.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It adds more to this.
Yeah.
Did we lose Joel completely?
He is.
Yeah, we lost him completely.
Yeah, so like it makes sense that he would only say that to Ignis anyway. I think my internet died for a second.
Yeah, I did. You're back though.
You're back.
Yeah. I was just saying it makes sense that he would only say it to Ignis anyway, because Ignis is the only one that was obviously associated with Prysm.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. So like, yeah, like you can follow, but like you're obviously not gonna be like right up next to them. You'd be kind of trailing behind a little bit. But see,
you're cock blocking right now.
You're kind of cock blocking a little bit, yeah. Yeah, that's okay though.
The awkward third wheel.
Yeah, and Jiren has stealth completely with Tua following the couple, and the chunky armored cleric has gotten so far ahead of you guys that y'all have no idea where he went. So, Jiren, you have made it back to the cart. You are stealthing around. Obviously, that animal 100% knows you're there. Heightened sense of smell, baby.
That's fine.
But luckily enough for you, he recognizes your scent and doesn't necessarily go crazy. But he gets right next to where you are and gives you the courtesy growl of watch your fucking ass and don't do anything stupid, essentially. Gives you that nice little warning, guttural rattle.
I'm going to be out of sight, but I'm going to be leaning up against maybe another cart or something.
Okay.
Looking passed out drunk, but not within sight of the tiger. Just in case I am to be seen, it would be
sure.
Just passed out drunk.
You pass.
Better.
Go ahead.
Better question. Can I... It would stand to reason that Gelfric's not going to just abandon us. We would know that from the party.
Sure.
So I don't specifically know where he is, but I would think that I could figure out that he was going to be here. So can I, while stealthing, try and find him? Not necessarily go up to him, but just like, you know what? I'll use Tua flying around the compound and like see if Tua can spot him.
Well, Tua will absolutely be able to spot him. He's passed out on like a pile of hay, but not in like a noticeable pile. It's around the cart though. But it's like off to the side. You know what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind situation.
Yep.
And
I don't want to risk casting message here.
So
I'm not going to.
As all this time has passed, the three of you.
Ooh, better yet. Sorry. Can I have Tua land next to Gelfric? Because Gelfric will recognize, not saying anything, not making noise or whatever, but just land next to him. That way Gelfric knows that I'm also here.
Yes.
Now, sorry, I won't interrupt you.
The three of you, as you get closer to the carnival cart area, y'all can begin to smell the food that Rictavio was talking about. And he just walks right up to this cart. And this cart is located, as he said, close to where that big carnival cart that you guys already know where it is. He doesn't know that y'all know where it is. But you're in a very familiar area. And you walk up to it. The peddler smiles, greets Rictavio as an obvious returning customer, and gives him 3 meat sticks on the house. So each of you get one.
Ignis just fucking just walked his way into a free meat stick. I mean, it makes sense that Prysm's walking his way into a free meat
If I had a nickel for every time I walked my way into a free meat stick.
Hey, you would have 2?
It's a lot, but it's weird that it happens twice.
It happened twice, yeah.
Hey, there you go. But obviously, Gelfric, with you, you're trying to pretend to be drunk and passed out. You 100% smell the food, so you know you're in the right area.
Right.
If you would like to try to maneuver yourself when you hear these voices approaching, as 2 of them are chatting to one another, Prysm still unabashed trying to get in them jeans, and Rictavio completely ignorant to whatever could possibly be going on because he's like, ooh, pretty haired lady.
All I want to do is be close enough to the wagon with the tiger in it so I can see and hear what goes on there.
Fair enough. Prysm, it's on you.
Can you, Russell? Can you start?
I've never done this before.
I've never openly flirted. I've never openly flirted on this. I'm not a first date meat stick lady.
Let me tell you, that's not true.
4K, baby. Clip it.
Gloop.
But anyways, here it is, my dear. My famous meal that I was talking about that I, of course, didn't make, but this wonderful man here whips up constantly for me and my compatriots. And he hands you one.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. This smells amazing. Now about that tiger.
Oh.
When he says he has a tiger, but he just gives you a meat stick.
And he uses his meat stick to kind of point over to the large... Yeah.
What about his food? What about his food, man?
He uses the stick in his hand. That is very clearly cooked meat.
That's worse.
Okay. Doesn't clear anything up.
And he nods to the very recognizable cart that you have already seen. That is within like seeing distance from this food stall.
I'll be right back.
I'm pretending that I've never seen this thing before, yeah?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, this is just a cart. Where's the cat?
Oh. Don't you worry about that. And he pulls a small flute from the inside of his little jacket, like top, you know? And on this flute, a tune plays out that is not necessarily high-pitched, but a little quiet to your ears. And it's kind of sing-songy. And from that cart, you hear kind of like a... what would almost be mimicked to like a soft, like, meow. Not like a large cat being, like, cutesy. You know what I mean? That's what you hear. Coming from that cart.
Okay.
Like a loud purr, essentially.
I'll just ask him, what are you doing?
Well, you don't hear it?
I hear the melody, and I hear that your cat sounds a little bit more like a pussy. But
why don't you go peek your head and see how much of a pussy, as you say, that cat is?
Would love to. Where can I see him?
Oh, around the back. I think you could peek your head there in that little crevice that is opened up in the cloth.
Ooh, okay. Hopefully, unbeknownst to him, can I recast speak with animals? Unless, is it already going?
It lasts for 10 minutes, so you're probably done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely done.
Okay, so can I recast speak with animals?
Yes.
Okay. Mark that off. I think whatever. Okay, and then I'm gonna whisper to the tiger, play along. I'm doing my best.
What do you mean, play along? Friend, you're back. It's so good to see you.
I know, but your master here wants me to...
He's great, isn't he?
Great.
Did he give you some of those yummy meat sticks?
He did, and they're great, but
they are so delicious.
Do you remember what you wanted to do before you got the meat stick? Do you remember anything about that?
No, just heard him come up.
You sure? Would you like to come out and say hi to us?
Oh, I would love that. He rewards me when I perform, and like outside, all you can hear is kind of like this like chittering, if you will, and like a playful animal.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
So I also have animal friendship, right? And I'm wondering if I cast that, will that overtake whatever current spell is on him that the guy just did with his little flute?
Probably not, but I think Jesse's looking that up right now.
I'm inclined to think no.
Yeah,
I don't think you can only be charmed by one thing.
I want it to get out of...
Let me ask you a question. Is Is he still playing this flute?
No. He just played
Okay.
one singular melody.
Okay.
So we at this point we know what he's using to control the tiger, and
You know what he's using, not we. You.
Well, no, isn't Gelfrick like really close and can hear everything that's happening?
He's well, yes,
I'm pretty
but again, as it stands currently, no one else has reacted in this situation. So in this exact moment, you are the only one who knows. Okay. The party knows because they're listening. Jesse knows. Jemai knows. Joel knows.
Joel doesn't know. Joel had to take a phone call.
Oh well, okay. Joel doesn't know, but Ignis, like Jemai and Jesse, have been sitting here listening to this. They know. Ignis and Gelfrick are going to find out, most likely. But in this exact moment, you are the only person who knows.
Now, I did specifically want to be close enough to the cart, or to the wagon itself, to be able to hear.
Yes, you can hear.
Okay.
You can hear, but you didn't say you were looking, so I'm trying to play to that.
Yes, I'm trying to do both.
I feel you. I'm just saying, but you didn't say it, so I'm trying to play to the fact that you could hear it, but you don't know what necessarily it was, right?
Well,
okay, so yeah, at least from this point on, if not before, I want to also be watching.
Gotcha. Okay, again, I just playing to what you said. So
yeah, I got you.
So if he could hear it being played,
yes,
I would hope that he's intelligent enough to deduce that the sound that he's hearing is some sort of flute.
Yep.
Same with Ignis.
And then he's also hearing that our big bad tiger is now kind of meowing essentially. So through, I don't know if the process of elimination is the right phrase there, but can I assume that Gelfrick and Ignis are assuming that it's a flute that's controlling this tiger?
What are we trying to do here? Why do you need them to assume? No, why do you need them to assume that they know? What's the point of everybody knowing what the flute is? That's what I'm asking.
I'm trying to figure out how much longer I need to put up this ruse. Because, I mean, at this point, at least me, I know, I saw what I came for. I know that it's a flute. I memorized the little tune that he played. I don't necessarily need to be playing this little, slutty ditz anymore. So I'm just trying to figure out how much longer I'm supposed to be, doing this, especially since this poor tiger is now, obviously zooted.
Can I make a suggestion out of character for Lexi?
Yes,
you can. Wait, before you do that, can I suggest something in character?
Yes.
Okay.
Tua's been watching this, yeah? So
yes.
Tua can kind of see what's going on.
Yes.
So that means Jaren sees it too.
Yes.
I can look through Tua's eyes.
Correct.
So what I'd like to do is still stealth, not right up on this thing, because I can be up to 100 feet away.
Yes.
But I need to know where Prysm is, which I would through Tua.
Yes.
I want to send a message I want to cast message to Prysm specifically.
Through Tua, using Tua's eyes.
A distant fireball.
No, I can do it within 120 feet.
But I'm saying, you're using Tua's eyes, and you're looking at.
I know where. So here's the way message works is a creature that I know where it is.
Okay. That's I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you had it.
Yeah. No, I don't need line of sight. I just need to know where it is. So
there you go.
Using Tua, I know where she is, but the spell's not coming from Tua. It's coming from me.
Bingo. Gotcha. Okay, that's all I wanted to be sure of. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I want to cast message to Prysm, which, Lexi, I don't know if you remember how message works, but it's a message in your head that only you will hear, and you get the chance to respond one time.
Yep.
So I want to, out of character, because I was on the phone. It's a flute that does this thing, we think?
Yes, a small flute.
Okay. He took a flute out, played it, and now she's talking to the tiger, and the tiger is like, "Oh, he's my best friend."
Yeah,
that type of shit.
He kind of sounds like he's meowing more than
he's high as fuck.
Okay.
He's high as fuck.
So I want to cast message to Prysm, and I want to say, if you can keep him distracted, potentially at his place, I think we can get a hold of that flute. And wild magic does not go off.
Okay. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that wild magic didn't screw you right here.
I know.
Prysm.
And
oh, go ahead.
I also want to know, how long does this effect work for? Is it when he stops playing, or is this?
Well, he did stop playing. He's not playing anymore.
And it's still okay. So I was away, so I didn't hear that. So yeah, I want to know how long this lasts for, so I can get an idea of a window.
You have no idea. There's I don't know if
I'm
He's
asking
telling
Prysm
her.
that in character.
Oh
He's
yeah.
asking
Okay, I got you.
As
Okay.
part of my message.
Yeah, gotcha.
To figure it
So
out.
your message is
My message here. I'll
keep him
recap my
busy for
message.
as long as you can back at his place and find out how long this charm lasts.
Yes.
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
And so you get a
Prysm
chance to
replies,
respond in character. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you. And then a little bit of silence followed by fine. So, okay, so
Oh, it's not worth casting message again to make a meat stick joke, but I want to.
okay, so she asks, what's his dick? How long does this magic that you have last for? You know, I'm sure that he turns back into a roaring beast after a certain time.
It's a peculiar question. Why would you
I just
assume
want to make sure he doesn't try to swipe at me.
you were curious to look at him in the first place, my dear? Why would I allow him to swipe at you?
I know, but a girl can never be too cautious when walking alone at night with strange men.
Now I'm a stranger?
Do you blame me?
Uh-oh.
No, not a
No.
stranger.
He said, "What you mean?"
Yeah, yeah. Is there did your friends follow you or put you up to this?
What friends?
Oh, well, there's one here. He's stuffing his face full of meat behind me.
Oh, girlfriend?
There's no way
Girlfriend
he
is not
fucking
popular.
rolled that.
What?
There's no way he saw me.
It's
No,
Ignis,
no,
not
it's
you.
Ignis, you guys.
Oh, it's Ignis?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ignis, the one who got the meat stick, you nerds.
And to be fair, Ignis is
My
the
bad.
only person that he knows about.
Correct.
He might have an inkling about Galefric. He definitely doesn't know about me.
Correct. And Gelfric rolled successful stealth.
Okay.
So did Jiren. So none of you.
I purposely didn't talk to any of you guys at the.
Correct. Correct.
place.
So the two of you who know about Rictavio do not fucking know where Gelfric and Jiren are. Y'all have not a clue.
Well, Prysm knows that I'm close enough to cast message.
Correct.
She doesn't know where I am, but she knows I'm close enough to cast
bingo.
message.
Yes, exactly. Gelfric is close enough to listen, but you don't know where he is. So, again, like he said, your friend's stuffing meat behind his face back there. Like,
No, he's our group drunk, and when he gets drunk, he gets hungry, and you know, one
shade.
word about smoked meat, and he's on that. So, I'm not surprised that he's here.
Is he a man who leaves the windows open at night?
While he's smoking his meat.
Does he fancy does he fancy blueberry pancakes in the morning?
What? Which one of those answers leads to us heading back to your place? 'Cause I have no idea what that is. That's me. I don't know what that means.
Are you trying to? Is he trying to ask if he's gay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I was making sure I was picking up on that.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
asking you. He's asking you if Ignis would be interested in joining.
In what?
And joining.
In
tricycle.
joining.
Oh.
Festivities.
You know, I think he's more of a one partner kind of. What are you? Are you human?
Half,
Like
he's
my
half
race?
elven.
I think he's a one partner elf, but
What are you?
no,
What
I
are
couldn't
you
remember
again?
what race you were.
That's hilarious. No, it's just so funny. That's so funny.
But I'm open to anything.
Hmm.
Why don't we go back to the tavern and talk about it?
Well, I'm not staying at the tavern. I would never stay at that place. I have my own.
Oh, pardon me. Where are you staying?
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful tent. It's just across the way over there.
Well, I would love to see your tent.
There's a couple other things I'd like to see too.
Jesus.
I'm running out of flirtation.
If at any point during this, do we get any sense that this magic has worn off on this cat? Like, do we start hearing growling or anything like that?
No.
Oh, I think the magic is working on the cat.
Well,
Oh, you mean the Cybertooth? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, the magic has not worn off on the Sabertooth.
Will your beast be okay while we're gone?
He's been just
what happens
fine.
if we leave and he, your magic wears off and he becomes scared.
He won't become scared. He's fine. He's been here for 3 nights already, and no one's been hurt yet. So,
well, how did you manage to capture him in the first place?
You don't
just coax an animal like this into a wagon.
Maybe you play good enough music and anything will follow. Look at you, my dear.
Touché.
Dang, he's spitting.
It's kind of smooth.
Yeah.
Wait, can I fuck this guy?
Galfer stumbles like, I'll join.
completing the true bad holy man.
Yeah.
Wild indeed.
Can we start walking back to his tent then and assume that Prysm is still trying to kind of get an answer of how long the magic lasts? Actually, can I just roll for it so I don't have to keep trying to make shit up because I'm running out of ideas.
No,
trying to persuade him.
Yeah, no. You guys will start walking back towards the tent, and yes, I would like you to roll persuasion.
Okay. Running out of shit, say to be horny.
Fucking
15.
It's decent enough. It's good enough.
Awesome. Okay.
What are you trying to persuade him? What exactly are we looking for here?
To tell me how long that magic lasts.
Well, he gets you back into the tent, and in there he pours himself a glass of wine, offers you one, and he then explains exactly what that flute can do. And because he's a bard, and a lot of his magic is through music, that he's able to basically put the beast under a charm-like spell, but for animals. And it's very akin to like animal handling. And so he doesn't actually have to subdue the beast or get it to like enter a pact with it or anything like that. He can play this little tune that he created, and the beast will stay under his control for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay.
But at this point,
am I close enough to have heard that?
No, they walked off to the tent and said that. So unless you followed them to the tent and you were creeping over there, you little.
I would like
Tom.
to.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I would like to at least get close enough to still hear inside the tent because I don't want to leave Prysm high and dry.
Yeah,
she's in a really weird position right now.
You rolled good enough stealth. I'll allow that. Yeah, you rolled a pretty solid stealth.
So do I hear 10 minutes?
You definitely hear them talking, and you hear the word minutes, so you understand that the spell is not that long. You don't know the exact time, but you know it's not like that beast will go back.
Do I hear Prysm go 10 minutes?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, because she's gonna react like that. Yeah, she would. That is definitely a Prysm. That is a Prysm mannerism. Oh.
How long?
Oh, are you saying like I would react like that?
Yes.
As in, like,
yes.
Let me know
because you're essentially like you think you're by yourself in this tent and no one's listening. You don't know that Gelfrick is literally outside peeping on y'all.
How long has it been?
Kind of weird.
I agree. It is kind of weird
for what it's worth, I also want to be close because like I'm not. I don't need her to necessarily follow through.
Yeah. I will ask you to use Tua. Use Tua to get as close as you can, because with Tua you can hear and see. Correct.
Yes, but I need to be there to actually steal.
Okay.
He wants to.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, Lexi, what's up?
Okay, so am I done with this guy then? Like, do I need his attention anymore?
Hold on.
Well,
Yes.
you have put yourself in a position where he's not going to let you go so easily.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. How long has it been since he cast it?
It has been at least like 4 minutes. Because the walk is not very far from where the cart is. He's next to his cart.
I want so badly to do something.
I'm gonna bring up one specific thing here, and I would like to reiterate this to a very specific party member. You have left something that you've already looked for, but yet you didn't find it. Go back and look again.
What? Hold on.
What did the thief tell you, Jiren?
Let us figure this out, man. We got it.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, not everything is as it seems. So just remember that.
As soon as this happens, as soon as I hear 10 minutes and everything, I am basically, as soon as 10 minutes is up and I hear growling,
yes,
I am going to open this fucking wagon.
And okay, so then if you're gonna do that, then before my speak with animals wears off, I want to.
Your speak with animals would have worn off a long time ago.
No, there's the same amount of time. Like once it starts growling, she would have to cast it again, but it's still there.
Yeah, because it's 10 minutes.
It doesn't work anyway because I also forgot that speak with animals isn't telepathy. Like I'd actually have to talk to it, so never mind.
It's okay. Like if you still want to rock with that, just cook up what you're trying to think.
No, it doesn't work. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to remind this tiger of our deal, but it doesn't work.
Sure. Okay. Ignis, what are you doing besides stuffing your mouth full of meat? Besides enjoying a tasty meat stick.
I'll be still kind of like close to the wagon, but I'm looking in the direction of the tent.
Okay.
So I'm maintaining my distance, but my attention is still where Prysm is.
Okay. So you would be the first person alerted to the growling unless Jiren has gotten like right next to the cart.
I'm not standing like right next to it, but I'll say like somewhere in between that and the tent where I'm in earshot of both, but more so the wagon.
Yes,
I need to be closer to the tent because my intent here is to try and steal this flute from him.
Again, so as I said, the first person to be alerted to the actual spell wearing off would be Ignis, right where everyone is. Correct. He is the closest to the cart by comparison.
That's fine with me.
Can we say at this point, since they are now in a tent outside of visual line of us, can us three guys, are we aware of each other?
You at least know that I'm here because of Tua.
Yeah.
Yes, but again, both of you have stealth, so no, Ignis has no idea where you are. Unless you
I'm purposely making myself known to him.
Yeah, yes.
I'm happy to drop stealth.
Okay, then yes, if you are both doing that, then yes, y'all are fully aware of where everyone is now.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to quietly make my way over to Ignis, tell him the 10 minutes thing, and then move towards the cart.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming Jaren's staying where he is.
Yeah, I'm staying near the tent.
Okay.
And at this point, I am waiting for 10 minutes to stall out.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever needs to happen in that time.
I mean, they're over there talking and drinking, and you can definitely tell that Rictavio is absolutely trying to get in Prysm's pants. Like that is 100% what's going on in there. Is
she able to hold him off enough for 10 minutes?
Yeah,
for the rest of the 10 minutes?
Yeah, she's not going to sleep with him.
As soon as I hear growling, I'm assuming Ignis wants to help me. I want to open this cage, and then I'm going to take one of the meat sticks that I grabbed earlier and just throw it towards the tent.
I would like you to know, when you throw the cloth open, you realize that it's inside of a cage that is covered by cloth, and there's a padlock on the back. You're gonna have to get through the.
I'm gonna break the fucking padlock off.
Go. Roll me. What is it? It'd be strength, right?
Just an attack roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so you'd have to hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, I hit things really hard, actually. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, actually.
That is what you do.
Do you want me to roll to hit?
Yes. Yeah, you're probably going to
lock.
you're gonna probably hit it, but yeah, I mean, just follow through with the attack.
20 unnatural.
Yeah, okay, you definitely hit the lock.
Okay, and then
A lock with an AC of 2.
Right, exactly. Pretty much anything over 3.
Yes, 8.
Yeah, you break the lock further.
Okay, yeah, and I go here, and just throw it towards the tent.
Chaos.
And then I'm assuming
chaos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then hold on, one more thing. As soon as I throw it, I want to cast silence on the tent.
Fuck you! I have animal friendship. Now I can't cast it.
Hold on.
No, hang on. Let him cook. I want to see where this goes. Okay. So
I'm casting silence on the tent so that the flute cannot be played.
Yeah. I get it. I see where your head is. Okay. Okay, so you throw the meat stick through the tent, which obviously Rictavio will see it, which will alert it, and then clearly a gigantic saber tooth will come pouncing into the tent.
Lexi, I'm trusting that he has too much hate for him and might still remember you. That's what I'm trusting right now.
Okay.
And I will heal the fuck out of you if it goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the gamble.
I've been waiting to use animal friendship this entire session.
He's already friendly to you, right? That's my thought process.
Yeah.
If she had used friendship, he becomes charmed and can't attack her.
Correct.
All right.
But does animal friendship have a vocal component?
That's a good point. Fuck.
And does it also need to be prepared?
It is prepared, but
okay.
It does have a vocal component.
Okay, if it has a vocal component, then yes, it cannot be used.
So the silence is only a 20-foot radius. Right. So you can still get out of it and use it at some point if you need to.
Correct. So
I
would think that as soon as you can no longer hear yourself speak, you would know something's about to happen.
Well, whew. This is not how I expected this to go.
Really? This isn't how you expected this to go?
Yeah, I wasn't ready for this. So obviously the saber-tooth pounces through the tent, to which Rictavio is shocked. He goes fumbling for the flute and puts it to his lips, to which no sound actually comes out. And he looks down as you can't hear the saber-tooth tiger snarling, but he can clearly see that this saber-tooth tiger is not very thrilled to see him.
As I noticed that whatever this guy's name is clearly befuddled by the fact that it's silent and he can't play his little tune, can I pull some flippy druid shit and I don't know, kick it out of his hand or something and grab it and run out of the tent or something?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you here. You are going to probably provoke an attack of opportunity from that cat. Yeah.
That's if she moves out of the way.
That's what I'm saying. And that thing is looking directly at Rictavio, the one holding the flute.
If she wants to make an attack to try to grab the flute,
correct,
that would be fine, I would think.
Yes.
Okay,
that would work, and you would have to try to snatch it from him.
So here's I don't know exactly. I know mechanically how this would work. I don't know how story-wise this will work. I want to... Let's see if you'll let this fly. I want to give her the help action by casting...
You need to be, like, very close to her for this to happen.
I am. I'm right outside the tent.
I know. I'm just... Again...
Let me cook. I want to give her the help action by casting Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
And... so that she doesn't necessarily need to get the flute, she just needs to make him drop it, and then I can snag it with the Mage Hand.
Does Mage Hand have a vocal component?
He already had it up from the bar.
Yeah, I had it from the bar.
Okay, fair. How long does it last?
Forever, I think, with Arcane Tricksters.
It lasts for a minute, but also I can cast it 30 feet away, so I can be outside the range of the silent.
But that's what I'm saying. So just what are you saying, Lexi?
I still have elementism as a cantrip, which means I could like blow a breeze strong enough to just blow it out of his hand.
You can,
as
long as it doesn't have a vocal component.
It does
not. It does.
If it has a V, it means vocal component.
In the
Damn it.
Maybe okay. I know I'm the one that made this fucking weird. Let's see what happens.
I'm here. Okay. So, Lexi, are we starting with possibly attacking him to knock the flute out of his hands? To snatch it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I need you to roll an attack, please. Just a d20.
If you're like attacking with your hand, it'd be d20 plus your dexterity.
Yes.
Oh, I guess 0.
Your dex is 0.
Oh yeah,
Could Thorn whip him?
That's not bad. No, she can't.
What is it? Vocal,
vocal.
too?
No, sorry.
Okay, well I got a 1, so.
Ooh.
So we said no, I can't do the help action with my Mage Hand shit.
Dude, hang on.
Are you freaking serious?
I got raided by the Rocket League people in the D&D. Whoops.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ryan's Ramsey?
Yeah, pretty much. That's hilarious. Well, if you guys are in here and you like Rocket League and you like college Rocket League, y'all should join CCS because I also commentate for those guys. Woo! Reverse sweep. That's crazy. But yes, also Jesse, I see your message. So we are going to try to get this as wrapped up as possible.
Yep.
We 4 in 1 week. That's crazy. That fails miserably, Lexi. I'm sorry. Like your attempt to try to snatch it from him fails miserably. Jiren, if you'd like to be peeking in at this point at any time because you want to help, I will allow you to try to do that. And you would have a surprise attack, seeing as your Mage Hand is there. Can Mage Hand do anything? Can it like
Mage Hand can't do damage. That's why I
can it push someone?
Yeah, it can push.
Yeah, can it push me out or pull me out?
No, it can't. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer your question if you let me.
Yeah.
Mage Hand can affect anything 10 or under pounds.
So basically you can grab it. You can grab the
flute. I can't push her out. I can't pull her out.
No, but cook on this idea for a second. She utterly fails this attack. So she is going to be flopping at somebody.
With all that dancing.
Yeah.
Are you saying that it might be enough for him to not have a good grip on the flute?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, that was my intention the whole time.
Yeah, Prysm is practically trying to hit this man, but instead throws her body at him because she doesn't know how to throw a punch in this moment and grab something. Yeah, she just throws herself at him, and it distracts him.
I've been throwing myself at him this entire night.
Yeah, now you physically do it. Because you failed your attempt to grab it so far. So, Jiren, in your line of sight, I will allow you to try to grab this flute.
Technically, it's not.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
not even a roll. If he doesn't have a grip on it, and he can just pick it up with the mage hand.
Pretty much
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So if you're paying attention to all this, you snatch the flute.
Yoink. Wonderful.
Here's the problem. That saber-toothed tiger is attacking Rictavio.
Hold on. Before we get that, here's the problem.
No.
That's a
Oh
nap
no. For
for wild magic.
wild magic.
You're kidding.
Let's see what we
All
got.
right.
What do we got?
Oh god, dang it! All right, let me load up the picture.
It was so smooth until it wasn't.
Yeah, it's an 11 on the D100.
All right. Let me
Getting away with it all fucking night.
let me see. Hold on.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
It could be something harmless. Like,
Did you? Okay, so is this you casting Mage Hand again? Is that what it has to happen?
Yeah, because Mage Hand only lasts for
Okay.
like a minute.
Okay. Jiren, when you
What are your final words?
yeah, when you snatch the flute, you're all of a sudden half of the size that you normally are.
I'm 4 foot something to start with.
You become half the size of what you normally are, so your mage hand shrinks as well, but it still holds the flute.
His Mage Hand is invisible anyway.
I'm just saying the flute is still floating in air, but it's he still holds on to it.
good.
Listen, yeah, that's one of the best things you could have gotten actually.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, just for the audience, I started at 3'7".
Yeah, you're now half of that size.
I'm basically a foot and a half tall now.
Hell yeah.
Fetus.
Yeah, so your wild magic casted reduce on yourself.
That's fucking sick. I'm so happy with this actually.
All right. So, anyways, so this tiger is attacking Rictavio with now Lexi or Prysm, who has thrown herself physically at him. So there are two people that are probably about to get attacked here, and because of that, we're gonna stop for 2 weeks.
Hell yeah. Well, see, it went a little bit more sideways than I anticipated. But unlock or letting him out and then silence. Come on, that's a good idea.
that was really good until it literally wasn't.
I was perfectly fine with just picking up the flute off of his dead body.
Right. I that's what I thought.
That's what I was going for.
That's what I thought you wanted to go
the
for.
chance that he's not going to get away?
Hmm.
You want to take
From
the
the four
chance
of
that he's not
us?
going to get away?
From the
Yeah,
four of us.
it's the saber-tooth tiger and the 4 of us.
All right.
By the way, we're still probably gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Fucking perv.
this tiger is going to fully kill us. And I can drop concentration on silence as soon as right now, as soon as he's out of
Flute's out there.
the flute's out of there. Yeah. As soon as that's out, I drop silence.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I got you. We'll pick that up with that next one. But guys, how did y'all feel about that? This was much different.
This was a very fun session.
Yeah, this is
It was
a
fun.
lot different.
This is probably the first
Y'all went
session
in,
that-
man.
without a battle that I really did enjoy.
Y'all
This
went
is
in.
like-
this
this
was
is
the
such a
D&D session we've had.
Yeah, this was like the most it's funny. It's like we were cohesive, but we were all doing our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very practiced as a group. It was really
did.
cool.
It
we're
did.
we're improving as a group.
This is awesome, man.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was not at all looking forward to playing just because I've had a real bad month and I was tired today. I'm really fucking glad that we did. This was awesome.
was a
You
good
guys did
session.
really well,
Over here.
man. Yeah, I mean, it's cool too because Jemai got involved with the harmonica. Like, bro was
Dude,
I
good.
know.
of all the things for Ignis to contribute to that, I didn't think it was gonna be a harmonica solo.
Same.
Well, I figured. Well, for one, I used to actually have one growing up that I used to play, and
Yeah.
then two, I figure something like that would also just make sense given the character's
Oh, hell yeah.
background and all that.
That's
So.
cool. I know none of this would have been kicked off if you hadn't have done that. So that's
Yeah, exactly, man. That was a lot of fun, man. Well, for all the guys who joined in late, I hope you enjoyed the last little bit of what we had going on here. But this concludes session number 12, and the party has gotten themselves into some shit again. And that's easily enough said. So I'm going to send you guys to a little ending screen. We're going to put on one more song, and I'm going to have a raid sent over to Try House after this. So I hope you guys stick around for that. But until next time, we're out of here, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
See you, everybody.